I'm Marisha K, and in this video I have 5 super easy tricks that require little to no skill. So if you don't know how to climb the pole, then this video is for you. Let's jump right in, right? So for the first trick, right, it's going to be a split. You're going to take your hands into a bracket grip. One arm is going to be high, one arm is going to be low. Your feet are going to split the pole. So when I say split the pole, I just mean 1 foot on one side, 1 foot on the other side. You just don't want like both feet on one side of the pole, okay? So I'm going to take my right hand. Most of the tricks that I do in this video are going to be right hand dominant today, just for the sake of not confusing anybody, okay? So right hand high, left hand low, feet are splitting the pole, and just drop into your split, right? To get up, you can just place your hands on the ground, swing that back leg around, poke your booty out, and get up. Super easy, right? Second trick that I can show you is going to be a pirouette, right? So with the pirouette, you have a couple of options. You can either take 2 steps or 4 steps. We'll do both, right? So you want to take your inside hand high, and your inside leg is going to take the first step. So if we're starting with the 2 count, okay, it's just going to be 1, 2. When you spin, you're going to grab the pole, and then you're going to hit your pirouette right there, okay? 4 steps is going to be the same thing, but you're just taking more time to walk around the pole. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we spin, right? So also with this spin, there are a couple of different ways that you can do your leg. You can either do a straight leg or your bent leg. I'll leave that up to you, whatever you feel like you want to do in the moment, right? So third trick that you can do if you don't know how to climb your pole is going to be a walk around, right? So walk around is basically just moving yourself from one side of your pole to the other side of your pole in 2 steps. You also have a couple of options for your walk around. You can do it standing, or you can do it with a dip. I'll show you both. Just another tip before we get into it is you want to think about ending with your feet pointing to the side. Like they're not going to be like exactly where I'm standing, but you just want to think about them being where I'm standing, you know? So once again, your inside arm is going to be up. You're going to start with your inside leg. And like I said, 2 steps just to get to the other side. First side, I'll do standing clockwise, and then to come back around counterclockwise, I'll show you the little dip, right? So you'll step, right? And then you'll end up on the other side, okay? So that's your walk around. I just went from one side, actually back to where I started. I don't know why that's funny. But I landed where I started, okay? And then if we're gonna do the dip on the other side, right? It's gonna be a step, right? And then you dip, and then you're on the other side. Now, for aesthetic purposes, you do want to make sure when you're doing these that you get your leg out, right? Because you don't want to just, it won't look as pretty if you're just like, I'm going to the other side. Like this, you want to make sure you kick your leg out and just, make it look like you're falling around the pole basically, right? So we can probably call it a fall around instead of a walk around, right? So we got our split, we got our pirouette, we got our fall around, walk around, and then side spin, right? I like these. They're very, I don't know, I like teaching them because they're super easy. And it's an actual spin, but anybody can do it. So you want to be like hips width distance away from your pole, right? Inside hand is going to be high. And you're going to use your leg for this. So you're going to lift your inside leg, and you're going to hook and squeeze your calf and your thigh muscle together. So like you're squeezing to the point where if I let go of, I guess my leg, I'm not holding on to the pole, but if I let go of my leg, then nothing should happen. Like my leg should have me, right? So your hand is going to be there. your leg is going to be squeezing in. You're going to shift your weight forward, come up on your toe, and as you're, falling around the pole, you're going to grab with your free hands and also with your free leg, because this leg is going to eventually come off the ground. You just let it, run against the pole, and you use that, to either to give you momentum or to bring you down to the floor when you're ready to stop spinning, okay? So let's see what that looks like. Like I said, you're here, you shift your weight forward, okay? Go ahead and grab that pole. You can also bend this leg while you're spinning. It'll make you spin a little faster, so be careful. But when you're ready to stop, just gradually come down, and then voila, right? To come out of it, just unhook your leg. You can come up, do something pretty. You can roll back around, do this little thing again, and then you're up, right? No shame in sticking to the same thing just so you can get used to it, right? So we got our split, we got our pirouette, we got our fall around, walk around, we got our side spin, and lastly, basically you could just use, because in all of these moves except for the spin, the pole is just an accessory. Like, you can definitely do these moves without the pole, but since it's there, I'm showing you like things that you can do if you don't know how to climb. So with this last trick, you can twerk on your pole. I'm not going to twerk for you, but I'll show you like some of my favorite stances to use in the twerk. So basically with the same grip that we did our split in, where you just split the pole, your one hand is up, one arm is down, and you want to make sure like your feet are wide but not too wide, right? And just imagine what it would look like if you were twerking from this position. That's what you would do, right? The second position that I would recommend is, in this position here. Just imagine twerking from this position. Your pole is just an accessory, but these are definitely things that you can do if you don't know how to climb the pole. So we'll run through each of them one more time, right? To give you guys, just another look at them. So number one, we got our split. Hands are here, okay? And we drop down. Place our hands, swing that back leg, poke your booty. Voila. Secondly, we got our pirouette, right? See here, 2 steps, okay? 4 steps, 3, 4, right? Then we got our walk around, right? So you got step, standing up, and then we got our walk around / fall around with the dip, right? Legs coming out. Okay? Then we got our side spin. Falling. And then you come down when you're ready. And then unhook that leg, right? Boom. And then, what was the last step? Oh, yeah. Our twerk. Okay, so we're here, boom, right? So I hope that was helpful. Feel free to message me, send me any ideas that you have as far as future videos. Like, subscribe, share, follow me on Instagram, Marisha K. And as always, thank you for watching.